It's late. The world is asleep. The streets are quiet. The air is cold. And you're alone. No applause, no cheering, no one to pat you on the back. Just you and your work. This is what success looks like before anyone sees it. It's not glamorous and it's not loud, but this is where greatness is built, where no one's watching, and it's just you against yourself. Success doesn't come with fireworks. It's the quiet work done in the shadows, the hours spent grinding when no one else is looking. The world celebrates the finished product, but rarely sees the process. The truth is, it's not the public victories that matter. It's the private battles you win over and over again in the dark. The bamboo tree lesson. Let me tell you a story about the Chinese bamboo tree. Imagine planting a seed in the ground. You water it, care for it, and wait. A month goes by. Nothing. Another month, still nothing. An entire year passes, and the ground remains bare. You start to wonder if it's ever going to grow. You keep watering, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, not a single sprout. Most people would give up by now. There was a quick snap of the fingers, and the bamboo tree blossomed in the fall of 2002. And then a slow rainfall started to fall. They'd think the seed is dead, that all their hard work was wasted. But in the 5th year, something amazing happens. In just 6 weeks, the bamboo shoots up, growing nearly 90 feet. That's right, 90 feet in 6 weeks. But here's the thing. It wasn't really growing in those 6 weeks. It was growing all along. Beneath the surface, its roots were stretching deep, building a strong foundation. All those years of silent effort paid off in a way that seemed sudden, but it wasn't. This is what working hard in silence looks like. No one sees the roots you're building. No one claps for the foundation you're laying. But if you keep going, the results will come. The outcomes will follow because it makes sense. Everything in the inner has been waiting to manifest. Stop. The quiet walk to the gym. Imagine this. It's dark, and the world is quiet. You lace up your shoes. Your body is tired. The warmth of your bed calls you back. But you step out anyway, the cold air biting your skin. Each step toward the gym is a victory. You arrive, and it's empty. Just you, the weights, and the silence. No one is there to cheer you on. No one will see you push through the pain, sweat dripping, muscles burning. But this is where it counts. This is where winners are made. Not when it's easy, not when everyone's watching, but in the quiet moments, when no one is around, and you're the only one who knows if you gave it your all. Greatness in daily habits. People think success is about big moments, about breakthroughs. But that's a lie. Success is built in the small things you do every day. It's not about talent or luck. It's about discipline. Think about it. The greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the best in any field, they all have one thing in common. They show up every day, whether they feel like it or not. They understand that it's not one big push that gets them there. It's the small, consistent actions repeated over and over, writing a page every day, practicing the same move hundreds of times, reading one more chapter, doing one more push-up. It's the boring stuff, but it's the boring stuff that builds greatness. Do one more. The difference between average and great is small. It's the willingness to do one more. When you're tired and you've hit your limit, push yourself to do one more. One more rep at the gym, one more phone call, one more hour of study. Everyone else stops at 10, winners go to 11. That extra effort, that one more, is what sets you apart. It's what takes you from good to great. Think about it like running a race. Most people stop just before the finish line, but the ones who win, they push through. They dig deep and find something more, something extra. Push through the pain. There will be days you don't want to get out of bed, days when your body aches and your mind screams, "I can't." Those are the most important days because that's when you grow, when you feel like quitting, when it's hard and uncomfortable. That's when you're breaking through to a new level. You don't get stronger by staying comfortable. You get stronger by pushing through the pain, by doing what others won't. Remember this: if you give up every time it gets hard, you'll never reach your potential. But if you push through, even when every part of you wants to stop, you'll discover a strength you didn't know you had. Why, I won't understand. When people will question you, why are you working so hard? Why don't you take a break? Why don't you have fun like everyone else? Because they don't understand. They don't see the vision. They don't know what it takes to be great. If you want to be average, do what everyone else does. But if you want to be extraordinary, you have to be willing to do what they won't. Sacrifice, discipline, hard work in silence, freedom versus security. Some people choose comfort over greatness. They want an easy, secure life. But true freedom doesn't come from staying comfortable. True freedom comes from discipline and sacrifice. If you want security, play it safe. If you want security, play it safe. But if you want freedom, if you want to live on your terms, you have to earn it. And you earn it in those quiet moments when no one's watching. The mirror test. At the end of the day, it's just you and the mirror. No excuses, no lies. Look yourself in the eye and ask, did I give it my best today? Did I show up even when I didn't feel like it? Did I push myself? If the answer is no, then you owe it to yourself to do better. Not because anyone else is watching, but because you deserve it. The silent victory, when the results come, and they will. They won't be loud, they won't be flashy, but you'll know. And that quiet victory will mean more than any applause ever could. Because it wasn't luck, it wasn't handed to you. It was earned in the silence, in the dark, in the moments no one else saw. So work hard in silence. Let the results speak for themselves.